Hello, guys and gals, animal friends and spirit pals, and welcome back to Spirit Whisper channel. How's everybody doing? Let's see, what is it? It is Tuesday night, June the 11th. Kind of getting late again, but I thought I'd going to pull a few cards before I start, settling down for the night. Had a great day today cleaning out my rain gutters. Oh, was that ever fun. I'm sorry you guys missed it. And doing yard work. So I was a busy little beaver. I really missed my partner who used to do all that kind of stuff for me. So now it's just me cleaning out the rain gutters. And I'm really too much of a princess for that. Okay, enough about me. What about you? So I want to say thank you to you guys. I got a whole bunch of new subscribers. It was such a lovely gift from the heavens. I feel like my spirit guides had a chat with the YouTube gods, and all of a sudden they made my videos available to a bunch of people that never heard of them before. So I'm so very grateful. I don't know exactly why or how that happened, but how fantastic, because got all these fabulous new people leaving me fabulous comments, which I'm slowly getting through. So don't think I'm ignoring them. I'm not. It was just a lot of them all of a sudden. But very happy. Hope you guys have fun here. I hope you come back and watch more videos. And did you notice in that one video that got 10,000 views? What's happening? And I was wearing the question mark shirt. Did you guys see the orb at the very beginning? That was pretty cool. People let me know, and so I went back and looked. It's right at the very beginning, I think it's at 0.08. But it's a good orb, and it comes zooming right up. That was pretty exciting. It's exciting too that on that video that started with the big orb, there were 10,000 views plus. I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. But anyway, I went back, looked at it, and it's cool. So if you want to see an orb, and this was a good one, I thought, go look at it. So keep your eyes open. Let me know if you see some more, because I'm not usually paying attention to that. Now, of course, as you, I got a lot of comments. I'm a no-account dog. Alaska, there she is in her spot. She's snoozing already. And my other little baby girl, oops, wrong way, Mark. My other baby girl, look, she pooped too. That's Buttercup. You guys are asking me about them. Pumpkin was just here, which is Alaska's kitty cat. They have a love relationship. They were laying together, but Pumpkin, oh, she's sitting right there now, but you can't see her. And I have, besides Pumpkin, I have 3 other cats, so 4 cats. They usually are hanging around out there. So today I thought I was going to do a couple of readings. Oh yeah, happy Pride. I wear my Pride gloves just for that. A couple little political current event readings for us all tonight. And I thought you guys could watch and play along and see if the cards in spirit want to share anything with us tonight. So the first question that's burning on my mind. Oh, and thank you guys for all you that left questions in the comments. I'm writing them all down, everything like that. Being a good little mark. I'm wondering about these supposed debates. I already I felt from the beginning they probably weren't going to happen, although I did have that one vision where it's like he being Oompa Loompa was likely to have a really weird meltdown or something if they went with it, which is probably why they won't, because I'm sure all those that are close to him are very aware that he's losing it. He never had much of it to begin with, but what little he had, it's quickly going down the drain. Anyway, that first one I think is supposed to be June 27th. Sure it won't happen, but let's just see. How's that going? What did the cards like to say to us about these debates between Joe Biden and Oompa Loompa? His name is said so many times that I don't need to add to it. So let's see here. I got my couple of decks here. Did you guys see that part of that stupid speech where he was talking about sharks and burning up and all that? He's so crazy. Like, he makes no sense. He never made a lot of sense. And it was always constantly just lies, 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 lies. But now he just talks about crazy stuff. I mean, that makes no sense. I love it too. Like, you don't hear anything about him saying a single word about why it would be good to vote for him. He doesn't talk about anything about doing anything. He's not even building a wall this time. It's always about, we're just going to punish Joe Biden in America. I can't. I cannot. Okie dokie. I'm doing 2 decks. I just like to because I'm annoying. I'm using the TV series deck again, and also the what's this called? The Pulp Tarot. Okay. So I have to put on some spectacles so I can see these cards and see what they have to say. Why is my camera freezing? Kind of a mess today, guys. I had to wear a hat because I got gutter hair. So, we're talking about these here debates. So, first thing I get is the Page of Wands upside down. So, this is like that pretend offer, because Oompa was the one that started the whole thing. Like, oh yes, I need to debate him. Oh yeah, First of all, he don't have the first clue about any kind of policy or anything that might be good for America or the world. Nothing. So I don't know how you can debate with a Nimrod. But anyway, so this is like that phony. It was phony from the beginning offer. Let's have, a tete-a-tete and a debate for all to see. I'm so ready, willing, and able. Look at this lovely offer. It's so innocent. No. Then the other one, yet, here is the Knight of Cups. That's going to be more like Biden, but guess what? Look at him. See him looking? Hello? Hello? Where's the Oompa Loompa? I'm here. We're ready to debate. But this came out upside down too. Which, hello? You don't see him. No matter how much he looks. You don't see hiding her hair. Then I get a tower because everybody knows it would be a fiasco. I do think Biden would do it, but you know, the Trump cult and the promoters and the traitors and the thieves and liars and cheats, they know it would be a disaster. So I don't think it's going to happen. That was that deck. Now what's this one saying down here? We're still looking at that same question. So these cards don't look like we're going to be just, you know, pulling up our chairs to watch the fine debate. First, I get the Queen of Swords. You know, this can be like law and order. This can also be health. It's interesting on this card because it could be like a surgeon over a table, you know, operating room. So this was upside down too. So it's like wait, I'm just trying to get Spirit to put the words in an actual sentence. It's too likely for anybody to see through the facade to the truth, you know, sort of truth there. So it came upside down because they're not going to do it because it's too exposing for him. And then again, I got this the last time around him, the Six of Cups upside down, which is like reverting to childhood again. So I think those that are closest to him are seeing more and more that he's having cognitive challenges. It was always easy to think he wasn't making sense, but this is different. It seems medical, you know. And it's like people recognize it because it's something they've seen with a relative or something like that. Now, I did get justice at the end of this one. It makes me feel like because they got to come up with all these excuses. So this card is making me feel like they're going to use, the justice is evil and there's no fairness to be had here. Fairness and justice. Everybody's against me. Everybody hates me. I'll go eat worms. There's people of color. There's women. I'm going to say this one over here is gay just because, I don't know, he looks kind of cute. But they're all against me. You can just see it. It would be completely unfair. They're going to start that if they haven't already. So, I don't know. None of these look like that one before the sentencing is going to happen. I'll do one little quick pendulum spin. If I can get it undone here. Does it look like there'll be a nice debate for us to watch on the 27th of June between Biden and the Oompa Loompa? Now, pans is spinning no. The pendulum and me, we go counterclockwise for no, we go clockwise for yes, and if it goes back and forth, it's undecided or maybe. That's a big oh no. Do you think we'll see a debate at all? any debates. No. Big old no, and it just keeps wanting to go no. And plus, he couldn't actually debate anything of consequence. So it would just be him spewing attacks and all that lies and crap. So I'm just as happy if they don't. But I don't think they will. Okay, there's that I was curious about. I still can't shake the feeling that there's like a big life event, or Spirit has talked to me about it for a while now, like a what is it? What's the word? It's unexpected. It's like heaven sent, kind of a divine intervention, like kind of a thing. So we'll see. I'm still waiting to see. Okay, let's move along to the next thing, because you know me, can't shut me up. Let's look at. I want to look at Marjorie Tater Green. About her. Ugh. What a fine piece of work that thing is. Boy, I saw just a few minutes of her talking to Dr. Fauci. It was just the most repulsive thing I've ever seen in my life. What the? I'd be mortified if I knew her personally. What's in store for her? I do believe in the laws of the universe, and they've proved themselves to me many times through my life. When I veered off the straight and narrow, and some karma came back in to go, hey, maybe that wasn't the best choice, you know, and then I learned from that and move on. I know, lucky me, usually karma happens immediately for me. Sometimes you can drag it out, though. But I would say the longer you avoid it by dragging it out, the bigger the crash when it comes. So I'm wondering, how much more vile bile can she spew out into the ether before it comes back to roost? So how long is Miss Thing going to be in the Congress? How dare she, attack the doctor? Don't wear the damn mask if you don't want to, but you have no right to tell everybody else what to do. You sure don't know nothing. We know that. Get so sick of it. Okay, there's one. I'm using a different deck. I'm using my drag queen deck for her. She only wishes she was as fabulous as a drag queen. And the way she speaks to, like, people of color in Congress, it's just... oh, I can't stand it. There's another one. Yeah, what is up with her, and how is that gonna pan out for her? I don't know exactly how it's possible to if it's possible to lose her before her next election or not. So, pull one more. Now I'm going to switch over to the TV series just to add a little more to the mix. See if we can get anything else on it. Boy, some of these cards are great, though. I can't wait to show you. Okay. What you doing, boogerhead, back there? Are you lazy bones? You're trying to snooze? You wished I'd shut up? Okay. Yeah, I'm wondering, does she have some kind of something in the past about herself that's lurking about? Okay, let's stop because it'll just keep a going and a going. Oh, the bottom one's pretty good though. Oh yeah, there's the moon too. And I was just thinking, is there something moony about her? And so the moon's on the bottom. Okay, so let's look at this Marjorie Tater Green. Okay, so judgment is coming for her. Now it's interesting this judgment's upside down because judgment is good. It can mean that an old way of life is ending and you're resurrecting, brand new, starting fresh, really putting that old stuff behind you and moving out. And the angels on high are heralding it and blowing the horns. But of course, these people always get these cards upside down. So this is like judgment, like the kind she has on everybody. It comes right back to her. So, judge ye not, yes, yet ye be judged. Look at me speaking Bible. So the ye be judged is on its way. I love this card that came out. You guys that don't know me very well, I don't really read the cards like the normal way or the way the book's telling you stuff. I tried that. I started my real conscious, serious spiritual journey back in the 80s, and I used to use the cards a lot to read for me, but I just could never do it the way the books. So I'm real random. I randomly draw. I randomly shuffle. I don't do them in a row, I tried that. It just never works. So it's random. But I also read from the pictures a lot. That's why I like to have a lot of decks. Spirit likes for me to change decks. The cards know I read from pictures, so they give me pictures to read. So anyway, I love it. It's real exciting. So she gets the Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. This is her. I love this though. She's got that pentagram on top of her head because I'm laughing and joking, but she's made the deal with the devil. She's the devil's henchman. I think I said that the other day when I had on my devil shirt and I was talking about her. This is the lovely Katya drag queen who I've met, and I love her. But I love she has that pentacle on her head. So this is talking about, it's not only just spewing negative energy, but it's like vicious and nasty and mean and evil, like devilly. Like I know I told you guys before that evil is lived backwards, but lived, L-I-V-E-D, is devil backwards. So if you're messing with the devil, you're living backwards, people. And that's what she's doing, because she's made the deal. She's a member of the cult. She's drank the Kool-Aid. She's gotten the tattoo. Bought the t-shirt. So then I get the Four of Wands, because I'm, asking like, how is it going? How's karma coming back? Looks to me like it's going to send her home. That she might find her little fancy butt back at her house and not in the country's house. See that? So these two, it's the World and the Page of Wands. Of course, upside down. They always get so many upside down cards. But this is what it is telling me. There's an offer coming, to her that sort of the whole world is wondering about. This is the World card. This is the Page of Wands. There's an offering coming that the whole world is concerned about. But it's not a good offer. It's like, we'd like to offer you a ticket out of here. Offer an end to your misery here. So it feels like there might be something coming where she might not make it all the way till the voters can vote her out. I think they will anyway if it goes that long. So then I switch decks. Again, she gets the childhood, and on this Six of Cups, there's also an ambulance and you're injured and hurt. So like a childhood bully energy. She is like a big old stupid bully. That. So, sometimes things from your childhood could be good, but upside down card, it's the bad aspects of her as a child. I'm sure she learned being a nasty old witch from being, as a child. Then we get this card. I got this the other day from this deck. So this looks like Biden. It's 10 of Cups. It's the 9 of Cups, sorry. But it could also be like, since, she's in Congress and stuff, it could be the new head of Congress, whatever you call him, Speaker of the House, or whatever it is. Because I think that's changing. All those cups hanging up there like ribbons, like awards, here's all your awards. That looks like when the Democrats come into power, which I feel certainly will, and take over both branches, all three, there's going to be a reckoning. This new guy's not going to put up with that, like name calling and racist, evil, homophobic, nasty crap. There's a reckoning coming, because we're saying, what's her behavior going to bring back to her? She thinks she's all that in a bag of chips, and that she knows how to it's interesting that she's up here with marijuana, but what is that, a bong she has in her hand? Something. She thinks she's the cool girl, the one in the know, all that in a bag of chips. And there she stands. But here we get this Knight of Wands. So remember, wands are spirit body. So we have 4 bodies: mental, emotional, spirit, and physical. So when you get a wand, there's some spiritual influence. But look at this. Here he comes with his wand like a policeman on a motorbike, ready to bonk her upside the head. So again, there's some reckoning coming. And this is like fighting, bullying. Looks like she's going to get to feel like what bullying is on the other side. She's going to feel like she's bullied out of her position. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. If it's possible for them to get rid of her before she's voted out. Is that possible? Or, of course, something could happen that she has to drop out. But on the bottom there of that deck, there is the moon. And, you know, what's the moon exposing? Like a dead body in the water. So that's either what we're looking at in the future, you know, that she's her time in the Congress is dead and buried, or there's some big old still secret yet to come to the surface regarding her. Besides that she might have crabs. I can't point right. I'm just kidding. And it's coming to the attention of this very official person up here. So those are some interesting things to think about. What do you guys think about that? I don't think all of her spewing is going to do her any good in the end. Like I've always felt, all these guys who are just so dedicated to being as nasty as possible are just are the means to their own downfall. You know, they're going to be the reason they go. Okay, well, we've already gone a half hour. It goes so quick. I'm going to do one every 15 minutes. But before we go, let's do one a little bit more upbeat. Let's rise up from the swamp for a few minutes and see if we can look at something a little more positive. So I just want to tune in to the majority of Americans and just see how they're feeling right here in this moment. Let's pull a few cards for Americans, the majority of Americans who are Americans. They want to be Americans. They love America. They don't love dictators. They don't want to be a dictator nation. They don't love liars, cheats, thieves, sneaks, abusers, homophobes, racists, misogynists. I don't really like all that. It's no. So, how are they feeling? How are you feeling, brothers and sisters? Well, I like that. Okay. That gave me some goosebumps. I hope you guys are watching for orbs. I haven't seen any. Where's those orbs? Orbage. Let's pull one more. I love this deck. This is called the Red Panda deck. It's so beautiful. Those of you who don't know me, of course, I worked at the zoo for 30 years as an animal keeper. I took care of every animal known to man. But I also had a raccoon as a pet for 16 years that lived here in the house with the dogs and the cats. And I love raccoons and also love red pandas, which remind me so much of raccoons. And this deck is fantastic. fantastic. Okay, boy, I love that. I was going to do another. Well, let's just pull two more, but this says it all. So I might not want to push my luck. You know. Okay, let's see. These cards are so cute. I love them. They just make me happy. So many of the cards. Okie dokie. Well, I'm glad I did this because it's a nicer little way to end up. This is Halo. Here he comes. He's thinking he'd like a little snick snack, perhaps. He's very pushy. Halo, who's a white and yellow kitty. He was my mama's kitty, and I inherited him when she passed away. Hi, Boogerhead. What you doing? Can you say hello? Did you want to come over here a little bit closer? Says no, thank you. Okay, so I said, how is Americans feeling right now? The majority. I'm talking about the majority. There's always those naysayers, and I don't even really care about how the cult's feeling because I'm over it. You know, wish them well on their way to hell. Okay, that was pretty mean, but it rhymed. I'm a poet who don't know it. Maybe I should start rapping. Okay. First thing, what are they feeling? They're feeling the sun. Of course, now, they're thinking about summer's coming, you know, like next week. There's that. But also, they're beginning to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So they're feeling a little more hopeful than they have been. There's a little more light coming out. The sun also, you know, represents exposure. And so the more exposure that comes to the Oompa, the better. And the majority is happy about it. Look how cute. Can you see his precious and cute little face? He's so happy. Okay. That's good. You know, they're starting to sense that maybe, finally, we're going to leave this shit stain experience behind us and move away from it. So the Six of Swords, you know, that's like moving from rocky waters to smooth sailing. So America is beginning to feel like this could be it. We're finally ready to leave that pile of crap behind us and move on. You know, also, the swords there, you know, that's mental body. So, also being able to rest our mind. You know how long this has been on our minds? Too freaking long. And to be able to put those swords aside, too. Move into calm thinking where you don't have to have all that crappy lie manipulate in our brains all the time. Okay, so great. And so I'm going to put these two up together because America is thinking, so we get justice. Mark, could you please hold it together? Justice and the Emperor. So that Emperor, here's the Emperor. Would you, what can I ever do? It's always backwards. So that's the Emperor. The Emperor, whenever I do readings, lately, with the Oompa Loompa, that's him. But America is feeling like the Emperor is getting the justice he deserves. So there's justice right there with the Emperor. So look at that little justice. He's a smiling. He's happy to see justice coming or arriving. Let's say arriving. Hitting him. So America's noticing that and they're liking it. They have like the happy face on. Love it. I feel that way too, America. Um, I pulled this other card from the other deck, the Pastoral, and it's the Knight of Wands. I like it, though, when I'm talking about the way America's feeling. They feel like, Knight of Wands. For one thing, that's spirits behind this, so it's sort of divinely inspired, or it's in alignment with the great plan. But, Americans are feeling like, this white knight is finally riding in to the rescue, so to speak. White knight riding in to the rescue. Love it. Okay, well, that was a lot. I like that to end on. That was a nice little red panda message. And I do feel it too, I feel it within me. I'm feeling happier. I'm happy to be here and to be able to do this and the other things I do on my channel, which hopefully just brings some joy and some peace of mind and sense of community, and how we all can share in common mind and be of like mind and like heart, you know what I mean? And be one big old lovely family. And still continue to be what America is meant to be. Yeah, and even better. I'm not saying it's perfect, of course, but nothing is. But it ain't too bad. I'm getting a little sick of those hideous gremlins just constantly trashing America. If you hate it that much, move. There's plenty of room. Go on over there. Somewhere else where there's a nice dictator like you love. Go live there. Leave us alone. Okay, that was my rant for the day. There's my other cat, Meriwether's in. They're all in. They're going, Mark, get off the computer. Let's go snuggle down in the living room, watch TV, and snooze. Excuse me. I was having a couple of sips of margarita, strawberry, because I felt so accomplished from cleaning my gutters. Okay, guys, I hope you like this. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. I love ya, and I'll see you again next time.